Hey, hello everyone. Welcome to the final in the series of Unlimited Possibilities info sessions. These are brief overviews of some of our consulting services available through OhioNet and how you may benefit from them. And today I'll be sharing with you some information on how OhioNet can help you measure and improve workplace well-being in your organizations. A little bit about our philosophy of consulting first. Unlimited Possibilities seeks to upend traditional consulting by acting as a partner in your organization's endeavors. As our members, we're invested in your success, utilizing inclusive practices rather than a top-down approach, focusing on possibilities rather than problems, and providing post-project support to ensure your success. And all of that will go along with workplace well-being as well. Just a little bit about what we mean when we talk about well-being. Many organizations use the term wellness, which will typically be things related to health, like drinking enough water, eating right, resting, moving. And while health is certainly an aspect of well-being, there's so much more to it than that. And there are many definitions of well-being. We use this simple definition of well-being from Professor Felicia Huppert, which is our ability to feel good and function effectively, physically, mentally, and socially. And ability is the key word in this definition. It doesn't mean that we expect people are always going to feel good all the time, but it does mean that people have the ability and the resources to navigate life's natural highs and lows so that we can flourish most of the time. And just some information on why it's important for workplaces to focus on well-being. Here's some studies that have found that when people have higher levels of well-being, they're more likely to feel engaged, more likely to be more productive, more satisfied in their jobs, less likely to experience unhealthy days. And I like this big figure, 125% less likely to burn out and less likely to quit. And in addition, workplaces that choose to invest in employee well-being and have happy and engaged workers experience fewer safety incidents, lower absenteeism, lower turnover. They're more likely to be seen as creative and innovative, and they tend to have higher customer ratings. And then if we look specifically at libraries, we have some research from a library journal and school library journal job satisfaction survey in 2022 that found that only 56% of public library workers said they're satisfied or very satisfied with their job, and that stress was one aspect of their dissatisfaction. Lack of respect or recognition was the third highest source of dissatisfaction. And public library workers stated that staff morale was their greatest on-the-job challenge. And then we have another article in Library Management on library workers and burnout that stated that 52% of public sector workers are inclined to leave their jobs voluntarily, driven by burnout, and that there's roughly a 50-50 shot that everyone you're working with is burned out. So these are some reasons you might want to focus on workplace well-being in your library. And at OhioNet, our workplace well-being efforts are focused around the PERMA framework. And it was developed by Dr. Martin Seligman from the University of Pennsylvania. And it suggests we all need a little or a lot of each of these pillars in order to thrive. And how much we need varies by individual and also different moments in our lives. But using this framework, we can measure our current level of thriving in each of these areas, and then we can choose to take small actions to improve areas that need a boost. Those 6 areas are positive emotions, engagement, relationships, meaning, accomplishment, and health. However, caring for our well-being is not a solo endeavor. Our well-being perceptions, experiences, and behaviors are diverse and spread through a complicated web of social connections at the me, the individual workers, the we, our teams, and the us level, so the entire workplace. So that's why when we look to measure and improve our ability to care for well-being, we need to intervene at each of these levels, at the individual level, at the team level through developing team well-being practices and supports, and at the organizational level through evidence-informed policies, procedures, and training. Otherwise, our best efforts at any one of these levels are likely to die on the vine. So as the official library partner of the Wellbeing Lab, OhioNet is pleased to be able to offer your library the PERMA Wellbeing Survey for Workplaces that was developed by the Wellbeing Lab. The PERMA Wellbeing Survey is an evidence-based tool. It takes around 5 to 8 minutes to complete. It's specifically designed to make it easier for your staff to measure, monitor, and improve their ability to feel good and do well as they navigate natural ebbs and flows of life. Completing this survey gives each staff person access to their own confidential well-being assessment snapshot and also customized advice about how to make the improvements that will help them feel good and do well. All of the results are strictly confidential. No one at OhioNet will be able to access or identify who's responding. And best of all, there's no such thing as a perfect score, just the scores that work best for each individual. Completing the PERMA Wellbeing Survey will help your staff measure and monitor their well-being by providing them with a personalized, detailed well-being coaching reports. They can make meaningful change based on what's important to them at the moment. So the survey provides them with immediate results across the PERMA pillars. And if they wish, they can create a personalized well-being plan for more than 200 positive psychology interventions. Engaging the PERMA Wellbeing Survey involves completing and receiving two different kinds of reports. So the individual report that's only given to the employee that completes it. And then there's the organizational report, which is a report that collates the de-identified results of employees, teams, and even divisions if requested. And these two reports are designed to enhance people's ability to care for their well-being at both an individual and at an organizational level. Just a closer snapshot of what that individual report will look like. So each staff person would get their own report showing them a score compared against the population average. And then a sample of the organizational level report, one of the pages there. So that report will give results at the individual, team, and organizational level and compares them to general population scores. And the general population scores are derived from approximately 50,000 responses from 2018 to 2022. So if you want to subscribe to the PERMA survey license, when you subscribe, it's a 12-month license. It's renewable annually, and you will receive unlimited participants. So however many staff you have, unlimited reports, unlimited collection periods. So during your license period, you can run the survey as often as you like, and you'll have access to your survey platform and your results and other information available 24/7 for 12 months. And in addition to the PERMA survey, you can contract with OhioNet for optional add-on services. We can analyze your survey results. We have certified workplace well-being staff who can provide a deeper debrief of your results and recommendations for action in either a 60-minute virtual presentation or a written report. We can also debrief individual results, so we can meet with staff individually to help them understand their survey results. We can also facilitate staff conversations around your survey results. Our trained facilitators can design and lead custom conversations around each of the PERMA factors based on your library's survey results. And we can also create a customized workplace well-being plan with goals and actionable strategies for your library based on both the survey results as well as the outputs of the staff conversations. So just information on the investment for you. The PERMA survey 12-month license is $1,900 for one basic license. Their optional add-on services are $500 for a debrief, $2,700 for design and facilitation of 6 staff conversations, $1,000 for a customized well-being plan, and $50 per person for individual report debriefs. So that is OhioNet's workplace well-being offerings through Unlimited Possibilities. And just a few more things about our consulting services. These services are fee-based. They're scalable based on the size of your staff and budget. You can add additional survey licenses if you'd like to see results just by each of your branches, for instance. Most everything we offer can be done virtually or in person, and all of this is available now. So if you're interested in learning more about the PERMA survey, you'd like to talk to us about licensing this for your staff, if you go to the OhioNet website and click on the request info and price quote button, let us know that you're looking for information on the PERMA survey, and we'll contact you to set up a time to discuss your needs and how we might help you. If you have any questions about our consulting services, just contact our consulting email address there at consulting@ohionet.org.